228 9th Street Northeast, two-level house on 9th Street between C Street Northeast. I'm sorry, that is A, and this is C Street Northeast. So a little more of a classic Capitol Hill location. Front gate to a small yard. You can see, looks like a little bit more of a poshy block. And here we go. Herringbone brick. The windows have been replaced here, which is great because this is the historic district. Maybe the sewer line's been replaced too, so that's a good sign. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this one has a basket weave in the foyer. This is always pretty when people do fun stuff with this, like wallpaper or sometimes they do hooks and stuff. This house has this also has a pre-finished wood floor that was put on top of the original probably. Okay. It doesn't show as well because it's not staged. It's darker. Oh, there's a top hat. Funny. It does have dark paint in here. That could help not being, muddy brown or green. It's actually quite a large space. Look much better with furniture. So they have some built-ins here. Well, there's sort of pseudo built-ins. They can actually come out. These are IKEA. They're shallow. They offer some decent storage. And I believe this looks like it is electric. It looks like they put in this. So this was put here to mimic like a fireplace. It can all come out if you'd like. Powder room. Tucked. Pocket door. No access to the crawl space, at least none that I can see. Galley kitchen that's been opened up. There's a lot more you could do with this. Tumbled marble tile, I think. I think this is a false, like it doesn't really vent out because that's a duct for the air conditioning system and not the duct but we'll double check. I think it's also recirculating. It just looks like a fancier type. No coat closet in this house. I guess this is kind of where you do your broom and pantry. Certainly more could be done here. Okay. Continuing outside. Lovely deck. This actually faces east-west also, like the other 9th Street house, but this is across the street. So you would get afternoon sun coming in from the front and morning sun back here. This deck looks not new, but new-ish. Your neighbor has an addition. Tiny little garage too. This all slopes properly towards the back. And And then I'll just note that the squirrels are very aggressive back here. They're making lots of noise and aggressive noises. Okay. The alley. This house has a 2-car garage. This car has a 1-car garage and a door. Okay. Just to note, looking at this, it looks like they've had some water and replacement boards in the roof here. They've had to replace some of it here. So I believe it looks like it's had water, but it does look like it's been repaired. This is drainage from the yard. Needs some repointing. But all in all, this exterior garage looks pretty darn good. Okay, coming out from the garage, we have fencing. This looks newly mulched. Under the deck. I think an inspector would say this looks proper. Remember that tube I pointed out in the garage? I believe it comes from the roof. See? Ooh. And it's probably buried. Rat trap. Oh, okay. I didn't think it had a basement, so it must have a cellar of some sort. Looks like it could use some pointing in some spots. Okay, let's go back inside and then we'll come back out here. Back inside, just to look at the appliances. Okay, this is a reduced depth, it looks like. Not new, but feels newer than the other stuff here. This is a convection oven, gas. This has been run recently, so this property may have already had an inspection completed on it. Huh. Okay. It's certainly priced, since it has a garage, at under 1.1 to get some attention. This house also has been gutted at some point. This is a little heavier duty hardware than what was at the other house. Same, like 5-panel doors here. This, I believe, is the 3rd bedroom, central air and heat. Hall bath. That's a teeny tiny sink. I don't know if you can see my hand for scale. And okay. So not a ton of space here. Just enough to keep maybe your toothbrush and then put it here. But tub, some nice natural light, upgraded tile in a herringbone style. Someone's trying to get in. I'm going to finish this up fast. Washer and dryer. Dual closets. Historically appropriate windows. Attic access. That's an emergency ladder. So these dual closets. And pocket door here to save you from the door swing. Shower. Sorry about all the turning. And there you go. It's quite lovely.